What up, y'all? This Jack tripping this bitch. These niggas out here tripping this week, y'all. So, so I'm looking at Corey this week on the 5150 show, and I'm tripping how niggas be 50 years old and try to get you to on some sixth grade shit. Like try to make you pick who your friends gonna be. Corey got a problem with Ryan Davis because really, like a year ago, Ryan Davis went on the show and said, hey, black people are most likely 13% of the population. And most black people like myself, I like to say that we're 14, we're 15%, whatever. But I remember back in high school, back in the early 90s, our teachers used to tell us, two teachers told us this, that at that time black people were 13% and Mexicans were 7%. And they told us that Mexicans were going to be 15% by the year 2000. I don't know how they knew this. I don't remember no black people telling us that, but our shit stayed the same. They jumped up to 15%. Now, if you really look at them, it's so many Mexicans in this country, you can never vote them out or anything. And they all work in the driver's license department at the passport office. They all work, they conglomerate around the port, major international cities. Seattle, you'll see them a lot in Seattle, Walla Walla, Washington, where they got the distribution hub. You'll see them in the middle of nowhere in Dodge City, Kansas. You'll see them in LA, Miami, Houston, all these important cities, New York, where they really can box niggas out. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a truck driver, or you really just been around the country, you'll know that black people are a very, very small part of this country. But Corey really took offense to that, and he was showing out in front of Precise, and Precise kept putting a hand on the nigga face and like trying to fight the nigga, and Corey turned his head and acted like he didn't see the shit. You know what I'm saying? Corey really mad about that shit, so he using Marcus as a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, he been calling nigga gay and all that. While I do have a problem with the agenda, y'all pushing all this and pushing this and a freedom movement for these people. When in the beginning of the movement 10 years ago, they were on Democracy Now! Telling people, hey, we want to have, if one of us passes away, we want to be able to pass that money on to our significant other. That's what it really was about. And then they turned it into something else. But I got a problem with the agenda. Some 5% of the people are either really, really cool and the rest are just fucking assholes, bro. The gay people are the biggest fucking assholes I ever met in my life. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But if he gay, I don't care, bro. I just feel like if you a good nigga, you a good nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And all that drama shit and talk about, oh, I'm a victim, I've been victimized. Cause, niggas always sparking shit, bro. A nigga had called into Sway show. Corey been talking shit on Ryan for months. Specifically going in for hours the last couple of weeks. And a 5150 caller called into Sway, asked Ryan about the shit. Ryan responded with a great answer, and Corey just lost his shit, bro. But he took it more out on Marcus, his little protege, rather than taking it out all the way on Ryan. And here's the thing I got a problem with niggas these days. It's always some weirdo shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a problem with that man, go see that man. Just like Tariq got a problem with this nigga, American Cholo. But did he go and see the nigga? No. He rallied his cult around, you know what I'm saying, talking shit on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got niggas up there protesting, tweeting all fucking day. Got using some black woman as a pawn. That ain't no man shit to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is he went on his show last night, and basically if you listen to the first 15 minutes, which is all I could stomach, if you really listen to the first 15 minutes of Tariq's last show, he basically saying, I didn't have nothing to do with it. It was this black woman over here, even though I'm the one who been talking shit to this nigga for a year or whatever, and now it's amping up. He's literally said it don't got nothing to do with me. It was this black woman over here. She's on the front lines. I appreciate y'all. And he said, what did he say that really got me? Everybody who not supporting him banging on 106, Power 106, and banging on Power 106 and American Cholo, we all tethers. So you start a beef with a Mexican. You scared to fight the Mexican. You put a black woman as the face of the struggle, of your battle, and then you say anybody that don't fight your fight for you, niggas is weak or weak tethers or whatever. That's some weirdo shit, bro. I don't like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's some hoe cake ass shit. Niggas be trying to make you fight their own battles, bro. Like, where did all this weak shit come from? What happened to the man shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, motherfuckers done call the police on me like 3 times this week. They'll instigate some shit, then try to call the police and shit. About a month ago, a white got into it with some people, right? They not passing my truck. They act like they finna try to run me off the road. I banked on them hoes. Motherfucker followed me for miles. We stopping. So finally, they come up behind. No, they had stopped on the side. Finally, I'm like, man, fuck it. Let these motherfuckers go. They got ahead of me. I pulled over to the side of the road by an exit. They went to the end of the exit, sat there, shined their bright lights at me, then came back up the other way, the opposite way, on the exit, up the ramp. I'm down here. They went up the ramp. I take off. Like, they not gonna do it. They not gonna do it. They came back behind me. Hit me with them fucking lights, bro. Motherfucker came out with a badge. And this is a motherfucker, they started telling me I did this and I did that. Woo, woo, woo. I tried to explain my side. They like, shut up, the police on the way. They had on these badges. They had them. It was 5 of them in the car. It was a big dude off to the side and a short, fat dude. And the dude they had badges on. Then they had knives and they had badges. And the little fat one was talking shit. I kept trying to be like, man, you did this. So I did that. He's like, shut up, the highway patrol on the way. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is them badges? It's like, insert civil rights city name here. I'm the head of the fire department for such and such old civil rights city, right? Like, man, shut up, man. So then somebody else tried to swerve off the road to try to hit all of us. So after that, them niggas had called in and the state troopers was like, nah, we ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm yelling at the nigga, but the police on the other end can hear me. You know what I'm saying? It's always some bullshit associated with old niggas acting like Karens, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no man shit. Motherfuckers always gotta be nosy. I gotta put up so many fucking curtains, bro. I noticed this when I had my apartment. Motherfucker, I be in there doing burpees on the floor. Or this Mexican type security dude. I noticed that he be behind this fucking tree next to the church. Caught that motherfucker a couple of times. He over there hiding, looking at a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put up so many fucking curtains and towels and shit to make sure all my shit sealed up in them. When I go to sleep, they just motherfuckers just weird, bro. And I don't get it. When did this happen? Because it didn't used to be like this. I feel like Trump really put a battery in these niggas' back and just everybody thought it was okay to be creepy and weird, bro. That's the new way of motherfuckers trying to assert their dominance. Is being creepy, being a weirdo, trying to be up on you, hovering around another man, just staring at the side of another man's head until he look at you. Motherfuckers will stare at the side of my head. I'm driving down the road for 30 fucking minutes, bro. And I just will refuse to look at them. I'll be like this, do. I play like I'm talking to somebody so they'll speed up and go around and be no. It's just, everybody's so weird these days. And motherfuckers just, it's no man code. All the real niggas is dead or in jail, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like niggas this old should, they cover it up with jokes to placate the masses. But that entertainment shit ain't cool, bro. You being a hoe ass nigga and you making it entertaining to be a hoe ass nigga, to be less than a man, to be something that your grandfather and your uncles will be ashamed of. And that's supposed to be some shit what are these young bulls gonna look up to? The young boys, they really hate the shit out of us. These young boys, they don't like us. They be looking down on niggas, man. They be looking down on older niggas, man. Listen to these young niggas talk, man. If you hear them on YouTube or you hear them on the street, they despise older niggas, man. But these niggas out here got these big fucking numbers, got these big followings on the internet, and you showing these niggas such a bad example of manhood, bro. What is that gonna create, bro? It's something that I noticed in history, bro. In history, if you look at old ancient times, or in China, or in Africa, or South America, whenever a human raises a bad seed, that wolf always grows up and eats its owner. I don't know if that's a good fucking analogy or not, but the wolf always grows up to eat its owner. So if we out here acting like this shit is okay, like this shit is cool, we creating generations that's gonna come up and destroy us. Cause a lot of niggas right now, if Trump was to come back in power and try to start another monarchy, that will be a violent occurrence. And what would happen? A lot of young black people will be with Trump, even if it just meant killing older black people. If you listen to Tariq, he does a lot of things that are anti the way we was raised. Talk shit on the elders. That's the main thing. Just the utter disrespect for the elders. So he can put that in people's mind. But you look at these other cultures, they revere their elders. Not white people, but you look at these non-white cultures, non-white and non-black American cultures, they revere their elders. They hold them in high esteem. And they love their youth. They keep their youth in check according to their moral standards. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a lot of hoe ass niggas out here. And I feel like they need to be silenced. They need to be silenced. And we need to build and organize for the youth. Nobody is out here talking about the political prisoners. Nobody's out here talking about the old. Nobody's talking about the young. Nobody's talking about controlling the means of production. It's all about how many views I can get. Now, Nancy Pelosi damn near started World War III, but black people barely talked about it. Nobody talked about an escape plan. Nobody talked about where we're going to get some food. Nobody talked about where we're going to get some water. Nobody talked about any fucking, where can we retreat to build a new fucking, you want to build a new America? Okay, cool. You want to build a new Africa? Okay, cool. But nobody talked about either of those scenarios. And that's the worrying thing, is that black people weren't informed on what was going on. And we're only, you know what I'm saying? World War III is literally about to start if something goes wrong. This bitch got a whole fleet following her to Taiwan. China is at DEFCON whatever. But you niggas over here trying to bang on a Mexican for a nigga that don't want to fight the nigga. You stay 30 minutes away. You live 30 minutes away from where the nigga work. World War III is supposed to start. But instead of occupying with something way more productive, you're here trying to fight this other man battles that you ain't never met before. You don't know him, you don't know his mama. Y'all niggas out here trying to get a 50-year-old, trying to get a 30-year-old to jump on another 30-year-old. Niggas gotta stop being weak-minded, man. Quit, all this creepy shit wasn't going on before Trump, man. It was a line that men had. They didn't go past that line. A motherfucker might tell on you, but they wasn't calling the cops every fucking day. They wasn't doing male Karen shit, creating situations, then playing a victim. Like Corey said the other day. I'm a victim. I've been victimized. This nigga tried to get Precise to fight him on his show a year ago. You talk about the nigga every month. You talk to the nigga for 2 hours. About the nigga 2 hours every week for the last 3 weeks. But Corey saying he a victim. These people used to be men. I used to look at Tariq Nasheed like a man. I used to look at Corey Holcomb like a man. But what happened? Nobody want to be a man no more. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. That's all I had to say. If y'all got some solutions, let me know. I don't know shit. Y'all got all the answers. Y'all are the people. Y'all are the one who's smarter than everybody else. Cause y'all just be coming up with shit that don't nobody think about, and it be the most simplest shit. But hey, man, I wish y'all the best. Y'all pray for peace, prepare for war.